Hello friends, I am Dr. V.T. Borkar from Navrojjiwadia College, Pune. Today I am going to explain chemical safety and security management. This way, students should be entered in the lab after signing safety agreement with full personal protective equipment kit, that is PPE kit. It contains safety goggles or glasses, lab coat or long sleeves, gloves, long pants, closed toe shoes, etc. After entering in the lab, understand meaning of symbol. Here various symbols I have given. See, first symbol is explosive, like explosion. If chemical is explosive, then on that bottle explosive symbol is there. Then second one is the oxidizing. So one circle and flame, so that is oxidizing symbol. The next one is the extremely flammable symbol. Flame is there. So on sanitizer bottle, this symbol is there, extremely flammable. But without observing that symbol, we are using sanitizer. So extremely flammable and highly flammable, flame symbol is there. The next one is the corrosive symbol. In corrosive, one test tube is there, and from test tube some drops are coming out. So that is the corrosive. And if chemical is corrosive, and if corrosive chemical fall on our hand or on our skin, it damage the skin. So that is the corrosive. So if chemical is corrosive, that symbol is there on the bottle. The next one is the dangerous for environment. If chemical is dangerous for environment, on the bottle, tree, fish, sea, like that symbol is given. Then harmful and irritant, cross symbol is there. Then human skull, so that is for toxic and very toxic. So observe that human skull, toxic and very toxic. So this way, when students are entering in the lab, first we have to show the symbols and various bottle with these symbols. Before starting experiment, follow the following priority order. First priority for safety, second priority for cleaning, third priority for knowledge of experiment, fourth priority possible hazardous during experiment, and last priority to perform experiment. If you are following all above four priorities, then definitely you will get good result. So to perform experiment has last priority, and first priority for safety, always remember this. First one is the correct method to hold small bottles. One finger below the bottle and four fingers around the bottle. Second is not correct method. If all five fingers around the bottle, or if you are holding bottle at neck, this is not correct method. Correct method is first one. See the correct method to carry bottles. One hand below the bottle and one hand on the neck of bottle. So therefore, to carry bottle, we have to hold bottle this way, not just one hand on the neck or around the bottle. One hand should be below the bottle, or other method, better use the tray. Keep all bottles in the tray or in bucket and carry the bottle, not just holding neck. So this is the correct method to carry bottles. Material safety data sheets should be available in the lab, that is MSDS sheet. So material safety data sheets is very important, and it should be available in all labs. MSDS is horoscope of the chemical. MSDS reveals the properties of chemical, its nature, different hazardous, preventive measures in storage and handling, first aid measures, etc. It has 16 sections. Section 1 of MSDS consists of identification of the substance or mixture and the supplier. So that is identification of chemical mixture, other means of identification, suppliers details including name, address, phone number, etc. and emergency phone number. Second section of MSDS contains hazardous identification, that is hazard classification, hazard symbol including precautionary statements, then any other hazard, dust, explosion, etc. Next section of MSDS contains first aid measures, description of different routes of exposure, that is inhalation, skin and eye contact, and ingestions. Most important symptoms, effect, acute and delayed, indication of immediate medical attention and special treatment needed, etc. involved in section 4 of MSDS. Next section contains firefighting measures. It gives information of suitable or unsuitable fire extinguishers for firefighting. Next section of MSDS contains accidental release measures, personal precautions, protective equipment and emergency procedures, environmental precautions, methods and materials for containment and cleaning up. Next section of MSDS gives information of handling and storage, precautions for safe handling, conditions for safe storage, including any compatibilities. Next section of MSDS gives information of exposure controls, personal protection, control parameters, for example, occupational exposure values or biological limit values, etc. Appropriate engineering controls, individual protection measures, personal protective equipment, eye protection, skin protection, respiratory protection, etc. Next section of MSDS contains physical and chemical properties like appearance, molecular weight, flash point, auto ignition temperature, boiling point, melting point, vapor pressure, vapor density, solubility in water, odor, etc. Next section of MSDS gives information of stability and reactivity, that is chemical stability, hazardous reaction or decomposition products, possibility of hazardous reactions, conditions to avoid, incompatibility materials, etc. Next section of MSDS gives toxicological information of the chemicals. Next section of MSDS gives ecological information of the chemicals. MSDS gives information of disposal considerations, description of waste residue, and information on their safe handling and disposal, including the disposal of any contaminated packing. MSDS gives transport information of the chemical. MSDS gives regulatory information of the chemical. Other information like National Fire Protection Association ratings is also available in the MSDS. Therefore, MSDS material safety data sheet is very important and it should be available in all the lab for safety purpose. Before starting experiment, students should read the hazards of the chemical to be used in the experiment. So therefore, this MSDS should be available in all the lab and students should take benefit of it. So thanks to all of you. In next video, I'll discuss in detail different types of injuries and how to respond those injuries.